So here you are, Soka Jed, alongside Mr. HD. I get a phone call from Talib saying that Lil Bitts is in town for BFF. So we at the hotel, we will ask you a few questions, and we're gonna bring you an exclusive interview with Lil Bitts. There we go.
Compliments, I got plenty compliments, 'cause you're sweet like cinnamon.
So here I are with Lil Bitts. I just have to shout out Talib for being able to set up this interview. So, Lil Bitts,
Yes.
where you get your nickname from?
Oh, okay. One of my first producers, he gave me the name Lil Bitts. We were looking for a name because my original name or my birth name, you think you see on the birth certificate, is Siobhan Church.
Alright.
So I found it was like too plain, you know. I wanted something, and he was like we call it Lil Bitts. So I was like, Lil Bitts. He's like, yeah, look at your size. So yeah, we went with Lil Bitts.
How would you surpass all the obstacles with your size?
Size don't say nothing, you know. At the end of the day, whoever I bring to the stage, you know what I mean? It's nothing like my size. It's much bigger than that. So that's the most important thing. When I step on the stage, it's just enormous. It's just great. It's huge. Yes.
What was your highlight so far?
I've had many. I've traveled all over the world singing soca music and just performing generally. But the places I like performing the most, and I always tell people I love performing in Toronto. Toronto feels like my second home. I'm not lying to tell you this. I'm not saying this because I'm here. Anybody could tell you. Like in Trinidad, they're like, you in Toronto again? I love Toronto. If there's any other place I have to live, I would come here. I love the people, the response and everything, and just the love generally. I love performing in Orlando too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with all your collaborations, your most recent one was with St. Vincent Soca Monarchs, Skinny Fabulous.
Yes, it's Skinny.
How did that come about?
Well, Tyler Robinson, he heard the track, and he loved Hold Me, and then after he loved Careful, and he was like, Shiv, I need to like remix that song. He and Dr. J approached me, and I was like, yeah, no problem. Now a couple of people did some remixes, a lot from here as well. It was really good. But there was just something that was just so outstanding about Talib's production. In terms of the music, he's a very musical person, and most of my music, if you listen to it, is just not rhythm. It's like music. And he's like, I have a surprise for you. So I'm like, okay, because I just sent the vocals to him.
Okay.
And when I got back the track, Skinny Fabulous was in the track. I was like, wait. And I went crazy. And just, the fact Skinny being on it and him being from St. Vincent, so, and I've been from Trinidad, it just showed that kind of Caribbean kind of love kind of thing. And then the music put together with it just was amazing. Yeah, so.
Jeez, that's wicked. When was, the starting point that you're like, all right, I want to be a performer?
Oh, I knew that since I was small.
Yeah?
Yeah, boy. I know to be a performer for a long time. I remember the first time that I really performed. My mom and them, they put me on stage.
Okay.
I was really nervous. And by the time I went out on stage and was strutting my stuff, they couldn't get me back off. That was it. I've been performing ever since.
I did a little research before I came here. I came ready with questions.
Right, as always saying.
So, you have to tell me about Oscar the Grouch.
Way! Where you get that from, boy? Nah, are you serious? Oh God, I'm blushing out kind of thing. All right. When I was, I think, is either first year or second year, we did a Sesame Street play, and Oscar the Grouch was the main character in the play. And of course, they chose me to play the role of Oscar. Oh my boy, what the hell is this?
Nice studying.
Yes, I find so. Yes, and I was chosen for the star role of Oscar the. Oscar the Grouch.
So there
is no Christmas on Sesame Street. There's no Christmas on Sesame Street.
All right.
Yeah.
You and school. How has yourself as an artist been able to work with yourself as a student?
Okay, well, the good thing about what I'm studying, it has a lot to do with my career, because I'm doing my associate degree in performing arts, so it just flows right into my career. Sometimes people study stuff that has nothing to do with their career that they want to do. So my own actually has something to do with it, and it has improved my performance a lot, like in terms of my vocals and in terms of me understanding music, because a lot of us who are in the soca market, we can't read score sheets and all that, you know what I mean, no fault to them or anything, but I just wanted to be above that in terms of I wanted to understand what it is I was doing. Okay. Not just, alright, I'm going up on top of stage singing and walk back off. I want to understand the actual theoretical parts of it. And I wanted to learn how to play instrument. I know how to play pan a little bit. Yeah. But I just wanted to do more as an artist. Okay. So, yeah.
Who are your inspirations to, that you look to as your musical idols?
Okay, well, when I was growing up, I looked up to people like Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey, because they were in my time coming up as a young girl. In terms of internationally, in terms of locally, I should say, people like Denise Plummer, and Baron and David Earl and these kind of people, because they were the people when I would come up, they were like the big. They still are and well respected, so those were the people that influenced me coming up. And my mom, of course, because she's a vocalist as well. Yes.
All right, coming back around.
Yes.
Do you have anything prepared for 2011?
I have many things prepared for 2011. I did a lot of things this year for next year that I have not accustomed doing. I'm working with a lot of producers for next year. Wicked. I'm working with Colonel Roberts again. He produced one of my tracks, and it was written by my brother. Something called Honeycomb, which I just told you about just now. I have another track that I'm doing out of Shotmaster J Studios. Shotmaster is like one of the biggest DJs in Trinidad. Okay. Well, my brother is working with him, so my brother is writing and producing one of my tracks. Wow. There, yeah. I also wrote one of my songs for next year as well. Also doing music with Talib for the carnival as well. He's doing a pan song with me. We call it WOTN. And also we're doing another track that he produced as well together with Derek Brin, called TGIFE. It's only yes. Thank God it's Friday again.
Alright. One thing a lot of people don't know about you, but I was able to find out, is that you can kick real ass.
You oh yes, I used to do karate back in the day with Purple Dragon. I did up to my brown belt and I was going for my black belt, but I dropped out. Kind of got Ula, and I don't know, just put my focus other places. So to speak. So
did you beat anyone up?
Yeah, of course, all the time. All the time. I just got a little ladylike now.
Okay.
Yes.
But just know that don't mess with you.
Yeah, don't mess with my boy. That's all. Carnival 2K11, Lil Bitts is going to bring good music as usual. Higher whining, jamming, pelting waist, chucking, trembling. You don't know.
Bumping.
Everything.
Everyone, listen. Save your words before you bite your tongue. Hey, look up, come take a sample. Look up, come take a sample. Keep in mind this session will be long, long, long. Look up, come take a sample. Look up, come take a sample. Hey, this confectionery, manufactured dairy, nothing honey berry, have a sweeter cherry. Come have a say sugar cake, people drink a little milk cake. When the thing I start to sugar, sweet for my sweet and some sugar for my. Pull this record up, come on, I'll put it on my pretty bed. Sweet for my sweet and some sugar.
Lil Bitts is always on. Well, you should know that. Always on Twitter. It's just at LILBITTS. If you want to look me up on Facebook and you want to join my fan page, it's www.facebook.com.
Join that right now.
/Siobhan SHIVONNE. Get it? LILBITTS Church CHURCHE. That's my whole name, Siobhan Lil Bitts Church.
You play Scrabble?
If I play no.
Oh, that's spelling.
Nah, it's just to let people. I was gonna do it like facebook.com/Lil Bitts, and then after I was like, nah, I'm gonna put Siobhan Lil Bitts Church. I want them to know my real name, and I want them to know my stage name.
Wicked.
Yes. Hold me down all night long. Hey, you done with your girl Lil Bitts, and right now you're locked to sukadread.com, connecting you to the scene. You done.